Welcome, Aries, to the quantum frequency for divination. I am the Divine Mystic. Today is February the 8th, 2019, and I'm conducting a reading for the sign of Aries entitled, Where is This Connection Going? So, Aries, this really focuses on a love interest that you may have. Maybe you're in a relationship with them, maybe you're not. In general, we're going to take a look at your love scope, okay, in total, just to see what's kind of going on with it as well too. Aries, I'm sensing from you that there's been just a lot of different things that have happened to you in the recent past in regards to your love situation. Um, you've had maybe some starts and stops in some relationships, and just trying to figure out where we're at. So there's a specific person that you have in mind. So let's take a look at this connection with Aries, please. Okay, so we have pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you with playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. I have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. And trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. So, Aries, there's definitely been a situation with somebody, and there was a connection here. There could even be children or a family involved in this situation. But what I'm seeing is that so there's a need for validation. So you're feeling the need as though your feelings need to be heard or justified. So there's kind of like an aspect of gaslighting kind of happening from this person. But what I'm seeing here with it as well, like if you guys are in a commitment, there's been a lot of talk about what a separation would look like, because you're feeling as though, with pay attention to the red flags, your intuition is kind of niggling at you just a little bit with the trust card. Like, you don't know if you can trust this person. So there's been some damage, there's been some things that have happened or that this person has done in this connection that has broken your trust, that has broken your trust. So with the playfulness, there could have been cheating. There could have been cheating involved in this. Or you got involved with a person who was already involved with somebody else, okay? And maybe in the beginning, this could also be a friends with benefits situation with this romantic feelings, because like I get the sensation that in the beginning it was maybe talked about, or could have been talked about or agreed upon to some of you guys, that it was like it was not going to go past this point. But the whole truth wasn't told. The whole truth wasn't told. So it was kind of like, well, why, if I had have known this, I wouldn't have agreed to this. So you may have feel as though this person kind of played you just a little bit. Played you just a little bit. Also, too, you're dealing with a past. Like a series of partnerships where like different things have happened where it hasn't worked out. It's been very, very frustrating for you. Okay, very frustrating for you. Um, because again, like the signs are cautioning you, so you're not willing to repeat the past. So as soon as any indication or anything, like any part of the past, as soon as that resurfaces, you're like wanting to run in the other direction. You're wanting nothing to do with it. So it's made it just a little bit more difficult for you to make that serious connection that you've been hoping for and wishing for and wanting and wanting. And with the romantic feelings, there's a part of you that is just kind of feeling that, like, whoa, I can't do this, right? Like, kind of like this love sick motion is how I can describe it. So the feeling of motion sickness, not wanting to go on a roller coaster, not wanting to be on a roller coaster. And I think with that trust card, that's what that person has kind of created in your environment for you. Like with it, like it's fun, it's exciting, it's adventurous, but at the same time you are looking for like feet planted on the ground. Yeah, definitely feet planted on the ground. Let's get some tarot cards out, please, for Aries. And I have the Ace of Swords down here at the bottom. See, again, clear, cut, concise. clear cut and concise. That's what you're wanting for. Or that's what you're earning for, really, is what you're longing for. It's like, I don't want the bullshit. Tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. And this is what kind of has made you frustrated. That again, it's like you've dealt with this person and, now have developed these romantic feelings, or the situation's just complicated. And it's way more complicated than you ever thought that it could be here. But listen, I have the Seven of Cups, Aries. So you have options. The person that you're dealing with wants to keep their options, or could be wanting to keep their options open. And Aries, alternatively, you want to keep your options open. Yeah, you want to keep your options open, because it's like the Fool is talking about a new opportunity. So keep your eyes peeled for a new opportunity is what this is kind of saying. Don't commit yourself. Don't commit yourself. You could be dealing as well, like as much as maybe this started as a friends with benefits. The person that you're dealing with is like, hey, I want a commitment now. And you're like, no, you're not willing to go there, because it's like, it's triggering on some level. Yeah, Two of Pentacles, wanting to make a decision. And I think the decision that you're looking at is, first off, the different options that you have. Some of you guys, Aries, are looking at a new vehicle or a new home as well. And there's just a lot of different opportunities and weighing the pros and cons of each. And I kind of see that true in your partnerships as well. You're like weighing the pros and cons of each person that you're meeting. And what are they gonna, like, it's almost like a what can they do for me type situation, but it's not in a selfish way. It's not in a selfish way. You're protecting yourself for it. Because Aries, you're willing to give. You're willing to give. So, and that's what's not making it selfish about it, if that makes sense, right? Like, it's not like you're like, okay, what can they do for me so that I can be the best version of myself to them. And it's like finding that balance and that equality, because like in the past, you've given. You haven't received this back. The Seven of Cups, it's left you feeling very confused, very lonely, very distracted. This sort of energy. So the connection, especially with the Hangman here. So with this connection, you've put a lot of things on hold for this person. And this could be like a lot, like, you could have been dating other people, but you've really been like, I've reserved that special. Like there's reserve parking here just in case this person like owns up to their feelings, owns up to their shit, and kind of goes forth with us and shows me that they can trust me, because it's like you're wanting that. You're wanting that so bad that, you would almost rather have that happen. But I think the time that you've spent waiting, and the Seven of Cups definitely depicts the waiting, and the time that you've spent waiting here, you're like, hey, you know what? I'm now opening myself up to new possibilities and new beginnings. And it's here with the Ace of Pentacles. So could be dealing with an earth sign, could be having a new beginning with an earth sign. One of these things could be happening for you, Aries, but certainly, again, wanting to make that decision. So this could also mean that, as much as this connection that you've had with this person has been, like I said, I want to say like a friends with benefits. So like there's this element of non-commitment to this, which worked in the beginning until it got all complicated with feelings. But basically what I do see happening out of this is, okay, well, if like I don't want to be monogamous to this, so now I'm opening up my mind. Two of Pentacles. Well, okay, now what else do I want to add to this? What else do I want to add to this? Where else do I want to go? Where else do I want to go? And now there's this other, like, there could be this other element or other layer of complication to this, where it's like, okay, so this friends with benefits with you now has romantic feelings. Okay, and I want to do this like romantic feelings. So they're kind of coming into focus, wanting to step out for this, and at the same time, new people or a new person or more than one person, the Seven of Cups, is kind of opening up to your horizon, and you're like, like maybe this spot shouldn't be reserved, right? And again, if they're coming to you now saying that they have these romantic feelings, like why did it take so long? Like what were they doing, okay, in this Hangman mode? What were they doing in this Hangman home? Like what took them so long to decide? Why did they have to think about it? That's what I want to know in these cards. Like why did they have to take the time to think about it, leaving you open to new possibilities? And I think when that door opens, if it hasn't already for you, Aries, when that door opens, you're going to be taking it and you're going to be walking through it because it's there for you, right? Like, why wait? Why wait? Also, too, like, you could be in this relationship with somebody for like a really, really long time and it hasn't been moving forward. It hasn't been moving forward. And you're like, okay, well, the romantic feelings are here. We've talked about this, but like, why aren't we engaged, right? And it's like, oh, we're not ready. There's like money is an issue. Like, there's excuses after excuses after excuses in terms of why this isn't going to the next level. And it's not really satisfying to you, is what I'm seeing here. Let's clarify the Seven of Cups, please. Yeah, so this is funny. I have the Four of Wands down here. So wanting that commitment, okay, wanting that celebration, the relationship, the engagement here. And again, like, why are we waiting? Like, why did it take you so long to decide for that, right? Because I have like the Knight of Cups here with the Four of Cups. So you've definitely been spending some time waiting on this person, waiting on this romantic offer to kind of come through. And the time that it has taken has really caught, like, pay attention to the red flags. Like, what is that trying to tell you? What is that trying to tell you? And then I have the Ace of Wands with that as well. And look, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles with the Fool. New beginnings abound for you. Okay, there's more possibilities out there for you. Okay, in regards to who it is that you're supposed to be with. And again, pay attention to the red flags. If that person is not showing you that, then it's time to reconsider your options, reconsider what is out there. Don't waste your time and your energy waiting on the wrong person. One to clarify the Fool. Okay, I'm getting lots of cards. Yeah. Judgment. Nine of Wands. Page of Wands. So what was I saying to you? Okay, here's the Page of Wands. There's a passionate message coming through. But again, waiting on communication, waiting on that connection with that person. And I have that Judgment with the Nine of Wands. So again, you've reserved a spot for this person. You've reserved a spot for this person. And it's not fully letting you move into the new here, but it's coming up on you. Like, I don't think that you can avoid it, right? This new person's coming in. And the Nine of Wands definitely talks about our past wounds. Okay, like, you've been hurt by this, that's for sure. Yeah, very, very much hurt by this. But the Judgment is here. They're so wanting that second chance, and that's what you're waiting for, and that's what you're reserving. And in all fairness, it is a general reading, so you have to take it how it fits for you. Some of you guys, this is a second chance to come across and make things right and move things forward and start again. But here, like, with that in mind, okay, like, trust. If you can't rebuild the trust in this connection or this relationship because of what happened, then you won't be able to start fresh with this person. So if you're holding resentment towards this, or again, you feel as though your trust can't be reformed or your trust can't be rebuilt, that sort of thing, if that's the mentality that you have, then you need to move away from this and let it go completely so that you can move towards new energies that are going to be coming through. And this is where you're sitting at. This is the precipice of what you're, like, the apex of what you're sitting at. Like, do I stay or do I go? Right? Let's get one clarifier, please, for the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, we have the Devil card, wanting to hold on to this, at the same time wanting to let it go. Complete indecision. We see this in the Seven of Cups, right? And this is probably where you're at. Like, I don't know what to do. I don't want to make the wrong decision, right? So there's definitely some anxiety coming through from your side of this, Aries, because you're like, I don't want to do the wrong thing. I don't want to. Okay, because there's a part of you, that could accept what it is right now, or what it has been, like this friends with benefits, non-commitment. There's a part of that works for you. Okay, and it won't work for you long term, but you've set it in your intentions. There's part of you that could accept this, and you could be okay with that life. And because you want this, or that you've been holding on to this person so bad, you're overlooking the red flags. Yeah, you're overlooking these red flags. And like, you've probably become a little bit, there's some obsession, I guess, on some level. And I don't want to say that you're obsessed about it, but again, it's become pretty consuming to you. Like, you think a lot about this person, a lot about this person, and things have been on hold. Okay, let's get one to clarify the Hangman, please. One to clarify the Hangman. Yeah, see, the 10 of Wands. Not waiting anymore, moving forward. My bags are packed and I'm ready to go. In the 10 of Wands, I'm over this. I'm ready for the new beginning to come. Yeah, ready for that new beginning to come. And one to clarify, the Ace of Pentacles. And new beginnings are abound. Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Okay, so new beginnings all around, all around. So Ace of Pentacles, please. Yeah, the World. See, again, over. Endings are over. New beginnings are here. New beginnings are here. Don't ever accept less than what you deserve. Okay, don't ever accept that. Despite the fact that there's an attraction or there's a desire with this person, don't lower your standards. Do not lower your standards. This, like, you're a really good person, Aries. You have a lot to give. You give a lot of yourself. Very, very big heart. And you are commitment. Like, you are on the Four of Wands. You're marriage material. So if this person doesn't see that, then it's time for you to move on. It is their loss. It's their loss. Like, you have wonderful things waiting for you on the other side of this. Okay, let's get some star seeds out here. The Great Severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. Aries, this is actually your card. The Mars energy is definitely you. The Great Severing, again, like, there's part of you that's okay with that, because it's like there's a commitment. Like, you don't have to live together. It's not complicated on that sense of it. But again, like, it's just maybe this person has to leave something behind with the Devil card. This could be a previous commitment that they had. This could be addictions as well, right? Because with the codependency energy. But listen, inner earth, you'll survive this. New solution and beginnings. See, new solutions and beginning. Solution number 1, Ace of Swords. Solution number 2, Ace of Wands. Solution number 3, Ace of Pentacles. Do you see what I'm saying? For you, Aries, here, that again, you will survive this. You'll get through this, even if it means kind of walking alone a little bit. You have the power. You have the power within you, and it's going to be on that path that you find the right person. The Knight of Cups, right? And I have fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life, surrendering to the process. Accepting the process is also definitely a part of that as well. And understanding that this is all part of your path, all part of your path. And again, fall into my arms with the Knight of Cups. Like, you need that romantic, the person who's going to show you love, not contingency, is kind of what I'm seeing in this. Like, yeah, definitely. But you're holding on to this. Let's get a guardian angel, please, for Aries. And we have the Angel of Learning. So again, lots of lessons have been learned from this connection. And I think it's lessons in what you want. Yeah, lessons in what you want, lessons in what you deserve, right? And again, don't settle for less. Do not settle for less. Let's get a couple more for Aries, please. Shaky foundation, unsteady, lacking support, and impractical. Don't go after impractical things. And with that shaky foundation, again, really talks to me about building that foundation, making sure that you're both equally invested in this, and, you know, not going after things that don't suit you with that romantic feelings. It's kind of like, look, and like I said, there's part of you that could settle for like a friends with benefits or something to that effect, but it's just, again, it's not going to get you anywhere with that shaky foundation. And it's like, you already know that, but the heart wants what it wants is kind of what this is saying, right? So at this time, okay, if you're not hearing from this person, it's meant to be, because you would take this person back, you would accept this as is, and whatever. But no, it's kind of like, look, you deserve the right thing. You deserve the right thing. The keys on trees, the solutions, right? That creative solution, the new beginning. Open yourself up to that, Aries, because again, holding on to something that's not serving you is not going to get you there. But again, you're on the right path. So Aries, this concludes your reading. I hope the video has resonated with you. And if it has, go ahead, like, share, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, notify yourself when my new videos come out. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.